YouTube family, Greg D here with TN, and we are back with another DCUO video, and today I wanted to kind of show you guys what I've been using. This is going to be like an easy, casual loadout video. Well, not necessarily beginner because we are talking about precision here, but we are with our Batman-inspired Earth DPS, and if you've been following me for a while, you'll know that I have been... This is the only character that I have that I'm like focusing on precision, just because as someone who has played the game since day one, sometimes I miss playing with weapon mastery, which they called advanced mechanic later on. But essentially, if you're bored with just doing a might DPS loadout for every single power, which is basically just rolling through your powers, as we know, all of your might damage is going to come from your powers. Your precision damage is going to come from your weapon attacks. But if you want... I don't know if I necessarily want to call it a challenge. If you're just looking to kind of change up your playing style, precision might be a good way to go. So today I wanted to show you again my precision Earth DPS loadout. So for precision, the first thing that we should do is, now keep in mind too that this is an alternate character, so combat rating isn't as high as it should be. The artifacts, augments, all that stuff aren't as high as they should be. They're not like maxed out or anything, so just keep that in mind. Basically, the gist of this video is I want to show you guys what I'm using so that you guys can try it out for yourselves and see if you want to see if it works for you, basically. So with this character, we are combat rating 371. Again, the artifacts are kind of meh, you know, and obviously with this alternate character need to get them higher. So keep in mind that the higher that these artifacts are, the more damage, the more stats that you'll have, and obviously the more stats you have, the more damage you'll be able to do. But for the classic DPS, we're just going Quizlet, Transformation card, Strategist card. For your augments here, you want to go obviously precision based, because obviously we want as much precision damage as we can get. So, and then your implants here will be your origin augments, and then your adaptive ones are all going to be precision based again. And then as far as your trees here, so we don't have anything like special here as far as, because we're using Crystal. I couldn't remember her name for a second. Crystal. So no iconic powers there. As far as your weapon mastery, quote unquote, itself, you can use whatever works best for you. In my case, I love the brawling into martial arts one. That one is probably my favorite. Another one of my favorites personally is the two-handed into the bow. Real easy one, because as you can see there, you only have to hold triangle twice. So if you're looking for something like that's casual, like if you're a casual player, you're a beginner player, you've never tried weapon mastery or advanced mechanics before, you want something that's kind of like can get you used to it, then again, brawling into martial arts is a good one, and two-handed into bow there, because again, all you're doing is pressing, you know, triangle twice, easy peasy. And then as far as your stat points are concerned, usually if you were might DPS, you would want to be focused on your superpowered, and then you would want to do your critical attack chance, critical attack damage. Everything else normally in might DPSing would be here, but it's the opposite for precision. So we want to put our point into weapon expert, but again, critical attack chance, critical attack damage, and all of your remaining points are into precision. Now, obviously, if you have enough skill points to max this out and you have extra, you can throw those into might if you want to. You can throw those into, I mean, in this case, we're playing Earth, so it could be dominance, but I mean, whatever power you're playing with, you know, whatever your secondary role is with that power, you can throw them in there. It's basically up to you, but for this case specifically, weapons, weapon expert, critical attack chance, critical attack damage, and then everything else into precision. The loadout itself, from left to right: debris field, reinforce, which is your weapon buff, striking stones, totem for the damage over time, and also heals our crystal, fortify golem, and then the crystal itself. So easy peasy. So now what I'll do is I will just show you, here, wait, let's do this too. Let's get our combat up. Okay. Now what I'll do is we'll go through it, and then we'll add in our 2 trinkets there, because we have henchmen and we have a pet. So, but what I like to do is essentially we'll clip the first 2 powers, hit our weapon attack, hit the rest of them. So it looks a little something like this. So you're going to clip, and then you're going to whoop, and then you're going to whoop. Whoop, I messed that up. And then while everything is cooling down, you're just going to boop, 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 and then you're going to clip. Oops, see, I ran out of power there. Clip, clip, clip. And that's something that I love to see too. We'll try that again. I can do better than that. So let's come over here and let that reset. So just for, let's see, sake there, let's see, that's 24 seconds, and that was 1.5 million. Okay. I'm sure I can get that loadout a little bit better there, because I think I messed that up. So let's try this again. So we're going to clip, attack, attack, pop everything else, attack, attack, and a boop, and then clip, and then attack, and then clip, and then boop, and then boop. Okay. So there you go. So now let's go away here and see how much that differed there, because I definitely did that one a little bit better. So, yeah, so even there, so, okay, that was an extra like 100,000, 150,000, so, okay. So, now what we'll do is we will pop all of our trinkets and stuff. And don't forget, too, that because we don't have Quizlet high enough, that's the reason why Quizlet isn't popping out either with this, because Quizlet, once you have the artifact itself above level 80, don't forget that you'll have extra damage there, basically as like an extra pet. So let's pop our thing. We'll pop our thing, and then we're going to go boop, 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 and I ran out of power again. Power up the golem. Power up the golem. Okay. So that's the thing too, is you can obviously run out of power with this as well. But there you go. Okay, so that was not as fair. But you see, over 30 seconds there, you're running so an extra like million damage. Now, obviously, I know that was 25 seconds as opposed to 30 seconds, so you obviously could do a lot more damage in those time frames there. But let's try this one more time here. So we'll get kind of close. We'll pop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. We'll do that. We'll do that. Pop it. Waiting for everything to cool down. I'm not getting any power, that's the thing. Okay, so there's more so the weapon attacks there. But again, don't forget that you will have more damage there. Okay, so the pets went away. So as you can see there, in about like 25 seconds there, you're at what this. If you had the same exact stats, the same exact combat rating as me, you're probably going to average about 1.5 to 1.7 million over the course of 25 seconds or so. Once you have your pet, your trinket, like all that stuff, you can probably look at anywhere from an extra 750 to a million damage extra. So just something to bear in mind. Let's let our henchmen reset there, and then we'll do it one more time. And then, yeah, again, this is like, I'm not saying that this is better than doing might DPSing, but I'm saying that if you're bored with my DPSing and just going through the motions of just power, 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 power. Obviously, that's super easy. You can pretty much make any loadout kind of work. It's like more beginner style, but if you're, again, if I don't want to say it's a challenge, but if you're looking for something that switches up the gameplay to maybe something a little bit more difficult, the weapon mastery advanced mechanic might be the way to go for you. And again, you can literally use whatever you want, whatever you see fit. It doesn't have to be brawling into martial arts. It doesn't have to be two-handed into bow. You could do, if you're someone who really likes hand blaster, you could do hand blaster into bow. You could do hand blaster into brawling. If you're someone who really enjoys, well, you could do dual pistol into hand blaster. I mean, I don't know. Whatever you see fit, whatever works for you. That's all that matters. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to do this one more time. We're going to pop, and we're going to pop, and then we're going to go. So we're going to pop it, go, and then pop it, go, and then pop it, go, and then pop that, boop, and then boop, and then boop, and then boop, and then boop. See, that's the only thing. And I don't have white mods either, so just keep that in mind as well, that I do not have white mods. Do not have white mods there. So that could also help too with your power and everything. Obviously having power. So there you go. So like 27 seconds, a little closer to where we were at, 25. So you're at 2.47 million, almost 2.5 million. So again, having the henchman, having the trinket pet, you're looking probably, again, anywhere from 750 to 100, or 100, 750,000 to a million extra damage over those 25, 30 seconds. So with that being said, I'm going to conclude this video right here. I hope you guys found this informative. Try it out. Let me know if it works for you. Like I said, if you're looking for something different, then might be a good idea to do it. But I'm going to conclude this video right here. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more. And until next time, see you soon.